In the previous video tutorial, you've learned on how to compute for the mean and median of the group data. Now, let's find out on how to compute for the mode of group data. The mode for group data can be approximated using the following formula. X hat is equal to lower boundary of the model class plus the bracket of d sub 1 divided by d sub 1 plus d sub 2 times the class interval, where x hat is the mode, LB sub MO is the lower boundary of the model class, d sub 1 is the difference between the frequencies of the model class and the next lower class. D sub 2 is the difference between the frequencies of the model class and the next upper class. And I represent the class interval. Let's have an example. Calculate the mode of the fourth periodical thesis course of grade 7 Narnia students in mathematics. The table shows the fourth periodical thesis course of grade 7 Narnia students in mathematics. Compute for the mode. First, let's add a column for the lower class boundary. To find the lower class boundary, subtract 0.5 from each of the lower limit. That is, 46 minus 0.5 is 45.5. 41 minus 0.5 is 40.5. 36 minus 0.5 is 35.5. 31 minus 0.5 is 30.5. 26 minus 0.5 is 25.5. Then, identify the value of the class interval. Just simply subtract two consecutive lower boundary units. That is, 31 minus 26 is equal to 5. Then, our class interval is equal to 5. Then, determine the summation of the frequency. That is, 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 4 is equal to 20. Then, identify the model class. The model class is the class with the highest frequency. So, the highest frequency is 7, meaning to say that our model class is in 31 to 35. After completing the table, you are now ready to compute for the mode. First, identify the value of the lower boundary of the model class, which is equal to 30.5. Then, identify the value of d sub 1. Your d sub 1 is the difference between the frequencies of the model class and the next lower class. That is 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Then, compute for the value of your d sub 2. Your d sub 2 is the difference between the frequencies of the model class and the next upper class. That is 7 minus 5, which is equal to 2. Then, the value of your class interval from the table is 5. Then substitute the values of this one into the formula. That is, the value of the lower boundary of the model class is 30.5 plus the value of your d sub 1 is 3 all over the value of d sub 1 is 3 plus the value of d sub 2 is 2 times the class interval, which is 5. Simplified further, copy 30.5 plus 3 all over 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 times the class interval, which is 5. Simplify, copy 30.5 plus 5 times 3, 15 divided by 5 is 3. Simplified further, 30.5 plus 3 is equal to 33.5. Therefore, the mode of the fourth periodical test scores is 33.5.